your woman is supposed to be there to make you better, right? She's supposed to be there to motivate you. She's supposed to be there to give you that edge. You know, your stomach is filled so you can hustle better. You done fucked her 3 times in the week so you can hustle better. You know, she's stimulating your 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 grind. She's stimulating your mind. She's stimulating your body so you can hustle better. So you can bring that home to her. You know, so I say, you know, 50-50 is a little bit. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask no woman that I'm with to go 50 or nothing. I'm just gonna handle it. You feel me? However, if she offers and says, "Listen, I got it. I'm gonna make you got it. All right, cool. If you got it, you got it. That's cool. I ain't gonna stop her from doing that because I know I'm gonna hold it down every chance I get. You understand? I'm gonna always offer. I got it, babe. What you need, babe? What you want, babe? We in the mall today, babe. Anything you want, babe. Come through, babe. What you want, babe? I'm never gonna tell my baby girl no. You know? But however, if she says, yo, listen, babe, I got it, I'm gonna let her hold it down. I'm not gonna be like, no, I have to pay for this right now. Especially if we have longevity and we looking to have a life together. I know I'm gonna hold it down 90% of the time. So I'm gonna give you that 10%. I'm gonna give you that 15% of where you hold it down. You know, that's cool. But as we are on the topic as far as wifeys, I'm gonna record this. As we are on the topic when it comes to wifeys, you know, like I said, a girl's supposed to be there to help get you to the next level so you could get the family to the next level. You could get her to the next level. So, you know, if you, like I said, if your stomach is filled, you're going to work better. You know, y'all have sex 3 times in a week, you're going to work better. You're going to feel stimulated in the mind, the body, the soul. You know, you wake up to a pretty face, you're going to get your ass up and make sure you go to work, get that money, bring home to the family. If she wants something, you're going to get it for her. But, you know, my girl, per se, my wifey, what differentiates her from like anybody else that I've ever spoken to is her will to just follow me cold-heartedly to the end of the earth. Like if we at the edge of a cliff and there's no space on the, we at the edge of a cliff. You don't see nothing but black and darkness at the bottom. And my wifey with me, and I say, babe, don't worry. Let's jump. We gonna float to the other side. She will not question me. She will say, okay, babe, let's jump. You understand? So you have to be a great leader and lead your wife, your family to the promised land. I'm not gonna say I'm going to the edge of a cliff. That's not a smart move. But at the end of the day, if I was to, she will follow. And she holds it down cold-heartedly. You know, she adds to everything that we do, you know. To be honest, it was a situation when, you know, I was, you know, I have my businesses. I have my salon. First 2 years was real rough. It was hard. And I went to Jamaica. I'll tell you a real quick story. You feel me? I went to Jamaica to do a song with Spice and you know, I had a song with Spice in Jamaica, you feel me? So I had to leave for literally 6 months. I had to leave for 6 months. Leave my businesses, shoot a video, stay out there, do mad extra footwork to do this record. You feel me? The record is called Slow Wine. It's out right now. Slow, WHINE on YouTube. Jimmy 2Timez, Slow Wine, Spice, official, you know the vibes. But I went to Jamaica to shoot the video. And when I came back, my whole staff left. One of the older staff members kind of finessed me. You feel me? I'm thinking everything is valid. She convinced the whole staff to go to her shop. So she opened a shop while I was in Jamaica and took my whole staff while I was in Jamaica. So I came back home.
That's tough.
You feel me? 2 years of first 2 years in business, it was hard. Came back home, no staff, still had to pay my landlords, nobody there. You know who stepped up to the plate? Wifey. Wifey pulled up. She said, don't worry, Jim. I got you. You see, my girl's a stylist. She's one of the reasons why I even went into the beauty industry, because she does hair. And I don't want her working for no other salon. I want her working for me. So I opened my own salon, told her pull up. So what she did was look into, the hottest. She had the eye for the shit. Hottest wig slayers, hottest makeup artists, hottest lash techs, hottest nail techs. And she DM'd them to do interviews to come work for us. Out the crib, wherever they was. And they came, from within 2 weeks of being zero staff, within 2 weeks, we were fully staffed. You understand? She hired 8 girls. She hired 8 girls in 2 weeks. They came in, and those same girls, a lot of them became huge names. So, shout out to my wifey, held it down. One of the most important decisions you ever make is the person you marry and the person you're with. You understand? Because guess what? They're gonna either make you or break you. You could pick the wrong girl, and your life is literally over. She's gonna take everything from you. She's gonna fuck over all your businesses. She's gonna take all your time. She's not gonna let you hustle at all. She's gonna destroy your whole foundation. And as a man, you will be crippled. You will be crippled. Or you could pick the right girl who's gonna make sure that when you out there, she's holding the kids down. She's taking care of what she need to take care. She's gonna make sure you fed. She's gonna make sure you got something nice to come home to. She's gonna feed into your ideas. She's gonna motivate you. She's gonna help you be the best version of yourself. Those are the 2 options. You feel me? And then there's the petty fuck, but we're not gonna count that. The guys know what I'm talking about. It's the petty fucks out there. We ain't worried about that. I'm talking about the girls you cuff and the girls you don't cuff. You feel me? Or for some cases, guys cuff the wrong girls and end up fucking up their whole damn life. You feel me?